Okay, so we are going to talk about something a little different today relating to the Inca, and that is their methods of communication. How do they get messages across? We've mentioned a couple times that the Inca, unlike the Aztecs and Maya, did not have a writing system, but they did have in their culture ways to send messages. So take a look at this and observe what it's made of, observe what it could be used for. Kind of looks like a necklace almost. There's lots of strings, looks like some knots. And here's another one. This one might be a little bit easier to make. We won't have to make one of these, but if you do have the materials, that'll be an option when we do a very creative project. So this is a quipu. And a quipu is made of strings of different colors, lengths, and thicknesses. The colors stand for whatever is being counted. So for example, red might stand for soldiers, yellow might stand for corn, and a simple knot stands for 1. Then longer knots show the number of items up to 9. At the bottom of the string, the knots stand for ones, then higher up they stand for tens, hundreds. So it's kind of interesting, like the location of where they are tells you how, so if you think of the tens place, right? So 10, 20, 30, 40 in math, right? That would be in the middle, whereas the hundreds place would be near the top. We're not going to watch this video, but if you want to search it on YouTube, I think it's really interesting, Threads That Speak from National Geographic, and I will make that available to you. It's about communicating with string. So here is something else I want you to take a look at and observe. What do you think these could be used for? And again, we're going to talk about how they were used for many things, but one thing is communication. So with the Aztecs and the Mayans, similarly, it wasn't an alphabet, right? It wasn't A, B, C, D. It was pictures or images or something that represents big ideas rather than individual words, right? Sometimes individual words, but it depends. So these are similar in that way because we see some images inside what's called Inca textiles. So lots of cultures have textiles, but the Inca had very special ones. And they were used, like I said, for many different things. One was decorations, as you might expect. Also, they were used for currency. So we talked about how the Aztecs and Maya used cacao for currency. The Inca used textiles. And then, of course, the images shared messages, right? They represented different ideas that the Incas wanted to share because, again, there was not a writing system. And one thing that I do want to clarify is when we think about like our writing system, to us that is, the way of communication, that is the way that we normally communicate, right? And I put that in quotes. But if we think from the Inca perspective, they might think of these quipus and think, this is the way to communicate. Letters are weird, right? So just to keep in mind that depending on where you are, what culture you grew up in, things are going to seem a certain way, which is always interesting. So think about how these communication methods were different from the Mayas and the Aztecs. I want you to then read this article, and you do have to read it in order to answer the question on Google Classroom. So it talks about a couple different communication methods, and then on Google Classroom, you are using both this video and the ReadWorks reading to list. You only have to list, okay? It's not too bad. 3 unique ways the Inca communicated. So I named 2 in this video. One of them is going to be talked about again in the reading, and then there's a third one in the reading. As usual, let me know if you have any questions. Do your best. And by the way, please, if you would like to reply to others, I'm really trying to keep the socializing alive, even though it's very, very hard. I try to reply to everybody. Feel free to reply to me. I might not for this one just because it's just a list. There's not much thought to it. But you are always welcome to add messages to Google Classroom as long as they're appropriate these days. All right, bye guys.